Hi guys, welcome back to today's video. I hope you guys are doing well and that everything is going accordingly. My name is Tabia Kaeta and I'm just so excited because we have just begun a new month and I hope that this month is going to bring you nothing but more good news and that we're going to be productive. Now let's delve into today's video. So today's video is about people who are lacking self-love, people who find it difficult, to find confidence in themselves, people who are struggling, to find self-worth. And I've written 7 ways that help me, every time when I think I can't do it. When I think that I'm not beautiful, when I think that I'm not meant to do certain things, I come back to this list and it helps me to feel good about myself again. So the first one is self acceptance, and this is something that is very difficult, but I've learned that you just cannot argue with reality. If I am short, I just have to be able to look at myself and be okay with everything about it. I have to be able to be okay with the fact that I'm short. You have to be okay with the fact, or with the way you talk, the way you walk, the way your color is, or your race. I think you just have to be able to learn that if you can't do anything about it, don't stress, because there's nothing that you can do about it. But if there's something that you can do about it, don't stress even. Because why? There's something that you can do about it. So yeah, this is something that it helps me a lot. It helps me to look at myself and say, you know what, I'm gonna be okay because there's nothing I can do about it. I just cannot argue with reality. And if there's something that I can do about it, I definitely will do something about it. And number two, is putting yourself first. And I know this sounds awkward or selfish for some people, because people believe that if you are not prioritizing yourself first, then it means that you are being selfish. But I think this is the greatest form of self-love, because then you understand that in order for me to be able to help people, I have to be okay. I have to feel good about myself. My help needs to come from a place of a place of wellness. My help needs to come from a place where there is so much love, there is so much happiness, because I understand that if I'm a cup and my cup is broken, then it's not going to be possible for me to be able to fill into other people's cups. Because why? My cup is leaking and it's not going to be able to hold water. So if my cup can't hold water, how am I going to be able to transfer the water that I have inside of me into other people's lives? Because my cup is broken. So I think you need to learn to put yourself first and learn to understand that in order for me to serve my purpose, I need to be healthy. I need to be happy. I need to feel good about myself so that I can give people what is best, so that I can give people the best service. Because then, if I'm not okay, people are not going to be okay. If I'm not okay, if I'm stressed, if I'm depressed, then it's going to be difficult for me to help somebody. And if I'm not putting myself first, I'm not only failing myself, but I'm also failing the people that I'm supposed to help. I'm also failing the people that I came into the world for. And yeah, number three is the ability to say no. This is something that even today I'm still struggling with. Guys, please send some help because I'm struggling. There might be somebody calling me and telling me that what, I need your help, and I know that the following day I'm gonna be writing, or I have a very big exam, and I'm like, okay, it's fine, let's go. Where do you want us to go? I'm definitely gonna be there. And from somebody looking outside in, you can think that I'm doing a good thing, but at the same time I'm killing myself, especially if I'm not ready, I am not fully prepared, I don't know what's going to be in the exam or things like that, or when I'm not confident. I just cannot go out helping people when I know that I have an exam. It means that I'm not prioritizing myself. So yeah, I think you need to learn to say no. If you can't, I'm not saying learn to say no every time, but I'm saying if you can't, and you know that there's something that needs your attention first, then you can't be busy helping everywhere when you know that helping in fact killing you, or it's in fact harming you. I think we just can't be everything to everyone. We are not designed to do that. You are not designed, to help everyone. You can't be everyone's cup of coffee. And it's like, it's just not in our program. It's just not in our, it's not in our coding. Like, we were just not meant to be everything to everyone all at once. I mean, we are not God. I mean, God is the only one who can be at two different places at the same time. I mean, he's omnipresent. So we can't. So I think we just need to learn to accept that it's okay to say no, especially if you can't. There's nothing wrong about it. So yeah. Number 4, making time to take while giving. I saw this principle from the Bible. Every time after Jesus he performed a miracle, we would see him going to the mountain to draw some strength, to pray, to talk to God. And I think that's something that is very important, because as much as he was performing miracles, as much as he was giving, as much as he was healing people, he was giving out, he was also making sure that he's making time to be refilled. He was making time to get filled again. He was making time to get all that strength back. And I think we need that. Every time after helping somebody, you need to get out, or you need to take a break, read books, fill your mind again, increase your ability, increase your skills, rectify your mistakes, and just use time to recharge, because like, you're gonna need that. You can't afford to be burned out. So yeah, I think you definitely need some time out, every time after helping people, to connect with God, read some books, listen to podcasts, listen to channels, so that you can be, full again. Number 5, it's forgiving yourself for your past mistakes. You definitely can't know everything, and I think we learn as we experiment and experience. You just can't know it all. So I think it's very important to learn to forgive yourself and know that some things you did them because you didn't know. But once you know, I believe that you're going to do better. And I think it's very important to apologize to yourself first, so that even if you go out into the world and you try to apologize to them and they don't forgive you, at least you know that you tried with yourself and you forgave yourself, and you can move on. We just can't keep on holding on to the things that happened in the past, and just sulking, because it's just not good for our health. So I think, yeah, we need to be able to learn to forgive ourselves for our past mistakes, because it's just so important. I mean, God has already forgiven us, then who are we to not forgive ourselves? So yeah, it's very important to look at your past mistakes and say, you know what, I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn from something that I did. I'm going to rectify my mistakes, because it's so important, to have peace. And yeah, the last one is maintain a healthy lifestyle, be it physical health, be it your mental health, your financial health, and anything health related. I think you just need to be able to maintain it, because as I said earlier, that you need to be able to perform things from a place of wellness, from a place where you know that you're fulfilled and healthy, So yeah, I think that is just about it. Self-love requires so much bravery. It requires you to have courage, and I know there are sometimes there are things that you're going to do that are going to upset people, that are going to offend people, that are going to agitate people, but you just need to be able to choose something that resonates with you. You just need to be able to put your health first, put your happiness first, and know that, you know what, even if people are not gonna like me, but at least I know that I'm doing something that resonates with who I am. I know that I'm doing something that is me from the core. And I mean, you just can't betray yourself in the process of wanting to please people, because I mean, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to try to please people, because it's just not worth it, guys. Don't betray yourself in the process. Learn to love yourself and make people understand if some certain things or certain decisions are not in people's favor, but they are in your favor, and you know that it's something that's going to make me happy. Tell your parents, make them understand, even though sometimes they might not understand, the course that you're choosing, and they probably want you to be a doctor or a police officer, and you just want to do IT or something like that, and they don't get it. Make them understand, because it's going to resonate with the person that you are. Otherwise, you just cannot choose to do something. You just cannot choose to do something that someone wants, because at the end of the day, it's just going to destroy you from core. So yeah, I think that is just it from me. I hope those 7 things are going to help you. And yeah, until next time.